Okay, so we are live now, by the way, so be on your best behavior. I'm sure you will be. This is great. Let me just... all I need to do is I need to just edit the description here and give a shout out. My good friend Nephemus. So yeah, bear with me, my friend. Let me see. Just one sec here. Okay, I got you in the description. I'm just gonna say our leveling Dire Lord. All right, so Pantheon playlist. One sec, we're almost there. All right, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great, man. For some reason, every time I'm trying to get better and faster as I do this. All right, I think we're all good, my friend.
Okay, awesome.
Yep, I got you in the chat. I got the link to your channel. Okay. Alright, so greetings everyone. I'm here now. I'm officially in the game. I'm playing with my buddy Nephemus here, for context. I've mentioned you before, actually, on stream. People have invited me to guilds. They've invited me to, like, sessions, and I've just been like, nah, you know, I'm waiting on my buddy Nephemus. We're gonna go all the way. Oh, God. Careful.
I'm getting wrecked.
Okay. What I'd really like to do is also take a look at that bat. I've heard that bat is very difficult to solo and it life taps as well. So I don't think I can do it at my level, but with you it might be possible.
Was that the name you were talking about?
Yeah, I believe it's called Bloodfang. Let me cast Divine Weakening on this Skelly here. Yeah, so definitely as you can see at night, it gets a little trickier. And what I was focusing a lot when I was here was the Decaying Travelers. That's how I pretty much maxed out my bank slots and this and that. Oh, hey, Vendini, greetings. He does exist. That's right, that's right. So nice to see you. I wonder why it's not showing up on my chat here. Oh, here it is. It's a little bit delayed. I apologize about that. Hey, Vendini, greetings. Yeah, so here I am with my real-life best friend, Nephemus. I'm trying to get him up to speed, so we went to one of my favorite camps. Actually, Vendini showed me this camp. Vendini is like one of the players on Stormona. He's gone out of his way to help me out a lot. He actually gave me some bags to start out with. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Coronator here also has a channel, and he actually got me started on this whole thing. He was playing a lot of Project 1999 back in the day, and kind of, in a way, I'm thankful to him for getting... Actually, you might have even told me about this game. I think you did, Nephemus, if I'm not mistaken. You're the one that mentioned Pantheon in the first place.
Yeah, I mentioned it. I bought into the supporter or the starter, whatever you want to call it,
Oh, wow.
early on.
Nice, man.
I forget the word now. It escapes my mind.
Yeah, like the Founders Pack or whatever.
Yeah, founder. That's what I was looking for.
Well, yeah. Vendini, great to see you. How's life treating you? Did you have a good birthday session with Miss Vendini? Hopefully that was good for you. Um, yeah, so my goal is Nephemus here is level 10. I'm level 17. I think he needs one more level before we can start getting experience together. And now another thing I was worried about is so like if we go to the orc camp, would I steal experience? Here's another thing I'm worried about. Would I just steal the majority of the experience? Like you might get a little bit, but how would experience be at the orc camp? Which is where I really want to be, basically. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out and coming to check out the stream. I know it's a little slow. I've been so incredibly busy. I want to play this, but honestly, I really only have a little bit of time on the weekends and whatnot. Vendini is asking if you need bags.
I could use some, but for now, I have like 7 or 8 bags total to my name. But there's 6 slots.
Yeah, we've been getting the little 6-slot pouches out of here. And I gave him that I had as well. My notifications are a little bit delayed. Thank you very much for the subscriptions. Actually, after this kill, I do have to... There's something weird with my settings where...
Okay, I won't pull after this.
Every time I stream, I get all my notifications after the fact, so I apologize about that, but I'm getting sub notifications. So Kryptonians13, thank you for the sub, and Museum, thank you for the sub. But I just think it's something from before that's a little bit delayed. I'm not sure if they're actually live in the chat. If that's the case, greetings. But... Alright, so...
Okay.
Yeah, my Botrix... So I use Botrix for like alerts and stuff, and sometimes it's a little wonky, to be honest. Oh, hey, here we go. Here's everybody coming in. How are you guys doing? Really nice to see you. There we go. It's popping now. So it could have just been a little bit delayed. You're good, Nephemus, if you want to keep the ball rolling here. Just be really vigilant. My mana is full as well. This is going to be a special play session. Usually I get very distracted, so I'm like watching the game, watching the chat, watching my settings. I'm not a professional when it comes to this kind of thing, so just a split of XP, no stealing. Okay, great. So you and I will be able to get experience, Nephemus.
Oh, we got 2.
Okay. I'm gonna root the Skelly. You focus on the Traveler. Yeah, there you go. Hey Frostop, greetings. How are you doing, my friend? Shout out to Frostop. How's life treating you? Hopefully you and Cass are doing good, and you've gotten to enjoy some nice ice fishing and some gaming. Shout out to Frostop. Vendini says bags and chamois buffs incoming. Thank you, Vendini. You're a very kind and generous person. Do you know this?
It's much appreciated.
Oh, dang it. We're not on Discord. Hopefully you guys can hear Nephemus okay. I've been having a lot of issues with my audio. I think I have it mostly fixed. Hey, Seabach. Greetings. Nice to see you again, Seabach. I gotta give you kudos. I shelved my cleric at 20 because I couldn't get groups when I needed them, and cleric soloing at 20 plus is an unbearable slog and no fun at all. Wow. You know, some people have mentioned that. I got you, Nephemus. I got you. Yeah, it got kind of tough, but I think once I get my level 18 spells, I think I have hope and optimism. But if you're already level 20, wow. Yeah, it looks like there's not a whole lot going on after that. Maybe they'll add some. Come here, kitty. My cat is sitting on the back of my chair. Yeah, man, to be honest, this camp is still viable. Like, even for me, I still get experience here, so one of my strategies is just to milk it as much as I can, which is what you should do as well, Nephemus. But
Yeah, maybe during the day would be better for me.
I think during the day you absolutely have this, no problem. So how are you liking Summoner, Seaback? I kind of wanted to try Summoner. Maybe what we could do, actually, one of these days... I mean... So... We can start alts and just kind of play only when we're on. And just like... I won't get one single kill more to get ahead of you. And we could just really time it that way, only when we're on. Or, I mean, at least if it's within reasonable... As long as we're still in that level range, it should be good, actually. I have addictive personality, and I'm afraid I'm gonna go all out. So, man, I just got invited to a group, but, let's see here. Thank you for the invitation. Unfortunately, I am unable to at the moment, but I would love to later. Currently helping a friend. Really appreciate the invite, though. Yeah, there's been times where I've had to turn people away, which is a nice feeling. All right. Yeah, so I'm good. Mana's good. How are you doing on buffs? Let's see. You should be all right. Okay, we got two. I'm gonna root the Traveler. One's just a caster, so he might be a little delayed. Yeah, so like a lot of people have asked me, but honestly, Cleric's the only class I played. So I really haven't tried the others. I might switch it up. Maybe like after early access or something, I might try something else. Hey, Shar is here. Awesome.
Nice.
I don't know them, but really cool. If you're a friend of the stream, friend of the chat, excellent. Or maybe they're just looking for the bat. A lot of people are. A lot of people hang out here hoping to get the named.
Yeah, maybe so. 19.
Oh, it's Seabog. Hey. Wow. How are you doing? So nice to see you. I had no idea. Here's my summoner. Wow. You level fast. Man, I wish I had that amount of time. Oh, let me root this. Things are going horribly wrong here. He resisted. Trying to get these so Nephemus gets a little bit of experience here. That's kind of my main goal, is to level up Nephemus. Hey, Vendini, nice to see you as well. Man, you guys can really get over here fast.
Yeah, they were here in the instant.
See, this is what it's all about, Nephemus. This is what it's all about. You should stream too and play. So many great people on the server here. I got kind of lucky, to be honest. I didn't know that like a lot of the other like content people for Pantheon would be playing on Stormona specifically. We just kind of chose it because it sounded cool. So we were on Saren on Everquest, and I just started with an S. So
yeah, thank you, Vendini, for those bags. That's amazing.
Okay, Vendini says he can hear you fine, which is good. Sound has been an issue on my end. Frostop says, for sure, my friend, ice fishing has been fun. I'm behind on video editing. It's all good. That's where the real money is ice fishing, baby. Ice fishing. Next ice fishing vid class is in it with me. That's awesome. Seabag Grass says, I love it. I can group and do DPS and I can solo no problem when I can't get a group. You're always playing my type of games. That's right. Here's my summoner. Man, really nice to see you guys. Wow. Well, what are you guys up to this weekend? Shout out to Frostop, by the way. He was legitimately streaming one day in a tent in the ice. I have no idea where it was. He was out there. It was ice as far as
Wow,
the eye could see. He made a hole in the ice and was literally ice fishing somewhere.
that's hardcore right there. If I've ever heard the definition of hardcore, that's it.
Yeah. I feel like a nerd. I'm just sitting here playing this game. What are my hobbies? I just play the games. I need to do more
Oh,
cool stuff like that IRL. Anyway. Sorry guys, there's so much going on. Vendini, let's see. What do you have for helm and chest? So, oh god, okay, here we go. I'm gonna root the...
Skelly. I'll
Yeah,
stick the main.
I'm gonna root the Skelly. Yeah, so Vendini, that's an interesting question. So basically, for my head, so right now I'm focused more on healing Nephemus, okay? So what I have is this +1 wisdom scatterweave headband, so I can get the wisdom, and then for my chest I have a worm-eaten shirt, which is +1 wisdom. But I got this mail chest from the orc camp, the plus stam, +1 agility. And then I got this +2 intellect helm that somebody gave me. So, friend of the stream, Rory Ramshot, which is a really funny and awesome name. It's a
Awesome
badass name.
name.
Um,
Rory. Yeah. Like the golfer.
yeah, okay, I didn't know, but yeah, Rory Ramshot on YouTube. He is a Barbus on YouTube or on Pantheon here. Sorry, there's so much going on. I need a sip of coffee for the working man, but we traded, and actually I feel really bad. So I had the 2 swords that you get from the orc camp and the 2 axes, and I think we were trading gear. He gave me a bunch of gear, I gave him a bunch of weapons that he was looking for, and basically, oh god, thank you, Vendini. So these were weapons that I was saving for Nephemus, but I wasn't sure if you'd log on or like when you would log on, so I think I gave them away. But the good thing is I'm gonna be going to this camp. I'm like actively there. I'm gonna milk it till they don't give me any XP anymore. That's how much I'm gonna milk it. I will get you those weapons, my friend. Vendini, thank you for the chestplate and the helmet. What do we got here? Holy crap. My first taste of plate mail. Bedini, are you sure? I can't accept this. This is very high end. This is very high tech. It's all about the journey, you know? I want to earn this stuff. I'll certainly use it, absolutely. But just I this is a lot, my friend. This is a lot. Vendini gave me a chest piece, 35 armor, +1 stamina, +1 constitution. Warrior, cleric, paladin, bard. That's badass that bard can use that. And then an ironclad helmet, 17 armor, 1 constitution, 1 wisdom. Warrior, cleric, paladin, bard. Wow. Maybe when bards come out, I'll give it to my bard. I'm gonna be the best bard on the server. Bendini, are you sure? I've earned it? Wow. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, oh, you beauty, Nephemus. Looks like we got 2 bone mages. I'm gonna root the one, yeah. Yeah, so we're just helping here, hopefully getting Nephemus up to level 11, and then we're gonna rage. I'm possibly thinking about showing you the orc camp, and I think if you stick with me, I'm mostly able to solo there, so I think it'll be great. But man, Vendini, thank you so much. This is huge. I'm pretty much gonna be the #1 cleric on the server right now. Are you sure that you want to create this monster? I might... It's gonna inflate my ego a little bit, and... No, I'm just kidding. I'm really not like that, but, I really appreciate it. What does plate mail look like, anyway? Let's see. So, there's something wonky going on with the light settings. My torch doesn't seem to be doing fuck all here. Sorry for my language, by the way, but my torch seems absolutely worthless. So I have my torch. I've actually unequipped it and I re-equipped it. Where's my light? It's pitch black. It's pitch black. That's from the new knolls in Eastern Plains. Wow. I cannot wait to go to Eastern Plains, Vendini. You have no idea, my friend. I'm so excited. This is as far into Pantheon that I've ever been. So, like, before they added all that new stuff, I ran through the Lost Orc Valley, and it was empty at the time, and then I zoned into Eastern Plains and then just kind of zoned out after I saw the retcon scorpions, but that's as far as I've ever been. And then when you took me to see the Drake up top, and I had the massive fail. If you guys haven't seen it, there's a short on my channel where Vendini tried to show me a really cool spot, and I thought it was a statue, and unfortunately it was a Drake. So I dived off the cliff to escape, and I basically offed myself. But yeah, man, Nephemus, this is great. We're really rolling now.
Yeah, we are.
Monster created, call me Dr. Frankenstein. Nice. Well, thank you very much for this. This is excellent. I want to do some gnolls. I really like gnolls. Lighting is a little wonky after the Unity 6. It'll get better. Yeah, I can't see anything. I can't see jack. Everything is pitch black if I orient my camera at a certain way. Yesterday, my game hard crashed just trying to zone in.
We've got 3.
Oh god. Alright, well, I am rooting one. So just, yeah, focus on the one. Bear with me, my friends. Things are getting wild here. Okay.
Just leveled.
Oh man, congrats. You just leveled
Thanks.
up?
Yep.
Okay, wow. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the follow, Narkuar. Thank you. Seabox says, I disagree with you on Bard. I loved my Bard in EQ and plan to play one. Well, we're not in disagreement, my friend. I love Bards. I can't wait. Bards are awesome. I was just saying, I'm going to take all this plate gear that Vendini gave me, and I'm just going to throw it on my level 1 Bard. Right off the bat. Yeah, Bards in Everquest were some of the most unique, amazing... Like, Everquest really got the classes right, I'm telling you. Like, oh, I could just rage about it to this day.
Yeah, they did. They did a great job.
Yeah. I personally didn't play a Bard, but... I mean, I played a Bard up to like level 35 on live, and it was really cool for Cello's Accelerando, you know? I just thought it was just so cool. They could play the drums and run. Man, congrats. So, dude, you actually got that level fairly quickly.
I did.
That's
By the way,
excellent.
Vinny, I didn't see your grats in the chat. Thanks. In game.
And yeah, congrats on 25, Vendini. That's awesome. That is awesome. So, you know what? I'm starting to learn something new here. So, like right now, you're level 11. So I can see on your nameplate, I can see 11, and you con light green to me, basically. So that means we can now group. And, you know, I'm happy to stay here. Maybe we can... Well, actually, I think it's the next day. I think it's 8 a.m.
Yeah, you want to jump ship somewhere else and group?
Well,
Well, I need to get like a little bit into my level so you don't level up and then I'm not getting XP, right? Because you're like 2.5 bars in.
yeah, hang on a second. My headset is dying. So, I think Vendini makes a great point in chat. I'm not sure how this works. I tend to be really passionate and ambitious, but it does appear like you might not be able to hit the orcs at your
Um,
level because they're, I mean,
uh,
some of them con yellow to me at 17.
oof, yeah, that'd
So
be rough.
it might be rough. Maybe we should just stay here and vibe out. Plus, we're dominating the camp. We're in control. There's a lot of variables that we can kind of, you know, control. So it's all good. Um, Narkuwar says pleasure. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Certainly, anyone enjoying these kind of games is welcome to hang out with us. It's awesome. And yeah, I'm not in a rush. I'm just vibing out. I'm happy to see how everybody's doing, and I kind of want to see how cool my character looks, but I can't see my character because it's absolutely pitch black right now. Where's my torch? Where's my torch? It's in my slot. So people were just joking. I'll never forget it. Somebody was joking in the chat and said, "First torch slot, then mercenaries. This game is in trouble." But no, this is really fun. So Seabox says, with the new Unity 6, I highly recommend changing graphic settings to reduce shadow distance to lowest. Change shadow distance to lowest left. Okay. I mean, my computer is not amazing by today's standards, but it's been okay so far. If you're getting good XP here, stay here. Are you getting good XP, Nephemus?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, man, thanks for getting on today, and thanks for hanging out with me. Nephemus is my best friend IRL. We go way back. We played Everquest together. We raided together. And, you know, not sure if you guys were here when I was saying that, in a way, Nephemus is the one that actually told me about Pantheon back in the day, and I was kind of excited. I was following the game for a while and just kind of getting really excited about it, but I kind of fell off, though, at the same time. I wanted to wait until the finished product, you know, instead of just being really sold on the dream. Vendini says BRB. All right, let's train him. Let's train his body and then feign death. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. We'll protect you, Vendini. We got your back. Now, Vendini's been incredibly helpful. Pretty much every time I start up the stream, he'll come and like find where I'm at in the game, buff me, whatever, give me items, show me stuff. Vendini actually told me about this camp, so oh, he logged out. We can't train him now. Oh man. Yeah, this is great. This is great. And then let's see. So what did Dire Lords get at 11? Let me take a look here.
I have something. I have a scroll that I haven't used yet or learned. Just reminded me.
Oh, so you
Uh,
you also have scrolls as well.
torrential veins. I don't know what that does.
Let's see.
Okay.
Empower your blood flow. increasing your constitution by 2 and the amount of essence you generate by 20%. Hell yeah, brother.
How do you open up your ability stuff again? What's the
So
button on
I
PC?
I think for the abilities, you hit the little spell book up top, the codex, or you can push B.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Seabox says change shadow distance. LOL. You will see again. Change shadow distance to lowest, and you will be able to see better at night again. Thank you very much, Seabach. Give me just a second here. Let's see. Shadow distance. Oh yeah, look at that. I can see a little better. Thank you, good sir. I can kind of see my plate mail. Well, at least it looks cool. My plate armor that Vendini got me. I'll hand it down to you, Nephemus, one day. When the time comes.
Okay.
So, Frostop, having a wonderful rest of your day and wonderful rest of your weekend. Have a great stream. I gotta drive now. Okay. Narkuwar says, is this game better than WoW Classic?
Can
Let's,
be. I mean, it just depends on like what you're into. I think that the classes earlier on in Pantheon have a lot more abilities compared to the classes in Classic WoW. Certainly, the Dire Lord has more than any tank I can think of. Warriors get parry at level 6, they get rend and charge at 4, I think it is. So, I mean, I have a ton of abilities already, and yeah, I'm really enjoying myself on Pantheon. So,
yeah, no, that's a great answer, Nephemus. I appreciate it. Like, Nephemus can speak more to the classic WoW question. I'm not too. I honestly didn't play classic WoW. I started in Burning Crusade, I think, and I haven't really gone back to World of Warcraft. So, I mean, yeah, it just depends. Like, but as far as like group wise, this game is fun. It's kind of fast paced. It's enjoyable. It's a really nice balance. It's a really nice evolution. Like, yeah, it's early access, of course, but they're adding on to it. Like, it's good. It feels good for sure. But you know, is classic WoW better? It's hard to answer that. You know, just like Nephemus said, it's what you prefer. I'm certainly having a good time with the game. I wouldn't call it better, or yeah, it
I just
just
think at the moment it's more complete just because it's been out for so long and everyone knows what it is and
yeah, and
things about it.
exactly, and the lore is established, the world is established. Like one of the issues with this game, I feel like, and it's not going to be an issue forever, but at least right now, there's not like much. You gotta really dig into the lore, kind of, and like look for it. It doesn't have that charm of the good old days, you know. I mean, it does. I'm not trying to dig myself into a hole here, but I think more lore and like world building type stuff that we're gonna see in the future is gonna really like make this stand out for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
God, it is so. I hate this. Like I really don't like the lighting in this camp now. It didn't used to be this bad. I hate the WoW Classic graphics. It looks better, Narcoar says on Twitch. I mean,
Yeah.
WoW had charm. You know, the graphics were kind of cool, I thought, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. I remember not liking the art style when I first played it back in the day, but it helps loading and optimization on like older computers, and I think that's the appeal.
So I think WoW did a lot of things right as a game, even if you couldn't appreciate the graphics a lot. like how people view EverQuest. They may not appreciate the graphics and they were kind of crude, but they did a lot right in terms of the classes and stuff. And I think, well, you could say the same thing, but not everyone's a fan of the graphics. So I agree
Yeah.
with that statement as well.
Oh, so prayerful combat. You know, one thing that I didn't like is that, um, well, so like, there used to be a shield. Oh, they changed prayerful combat. You don't have that cool ass looking shield anymore. Ah, guys, come on. That was badass. That was like the coolest thing that clerics had. Dang it. Hey, Rory Ramshot, greetings. How are you doing, my friend? Barbas, shout out to Barbas. We were duoing last time at the orc camp. Hey, Barbas, I'm sorry about last night. My game hard crashed. My game crashed when I was zoning to AVP from Thronefast, and then my girlfriend was streaming Valheim, and she needed me to like moderate a couple things, so I didn't get back on. So I apologize. We were in the middle of talking, and my game crashed. Um, I think that WoW class is no longer classic at all. People already know it, and the true experience of the game is disturbed by the hundreds of add-ons. It doesn't seem fun to me. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Narcoar. Once the game is figured out, it's not fun anymore. I think it's like these early, like when everything's new and fresh and we haven't figured everything out yet, that's when it's fun. That's when it's fun. I'm gonna root this Leering Skelly.
Um, just speaking on that a little bit, they have this new thing called Season of Discovery. It's like Classic Plus, where they've added some new things to the game, such as runes for your character. I
Yeah.
saw a level 6 warlock with unstable affliction, which is just insane. And they got increased experience to try to get you caught up, and a new raid called Crypts of Karazhan. So that might be pretty cool. Different classic experience slightly, but yeah, I would agree with your statement on general classic.
Yeah. Yeah, and for me, the memories are there. I had a good time, and I'm gonna leave it in the past. So, by the way, Rory, we'll get back to that in a second. I would love to group. However, I'm linked up now with Nephemus here, Coordinator 27, a fellow streamer. But I'm trying to get him to level up so we can sort of share experience. We go way back, real life friend that actually got me into Pantheon. So I'm trying to help him level up a little bit. And I think we're going to be over here for the time being. But I'd love to group again later. Actually, Rory, would you be able to help me out? It's not a big deal because I'm planning to be back there again, farming for those weapons. Did you end up using the axes? Maybe you can explain it a little bit better because I'm not familiar with Dire Lords. I know you were looking for the swords, but I had the two axes. I thought I had more. I was gonna give some to Nephemus here because I don't believe we've been able to find a good weapon. And yeah, I was just curious if you we're gonna have a use of those axes. Otherwise, I need to go farm some. I think maybe next time you get on Nephemus, I might have some more. Because it just kind of depends though, the loot table. You can get the weapons, you might not be able to. And those were the axes I was gonna give you, but I think a two-hand weapon is good for tanking, and I think the one-hand weapons are good for like just damage for Dire Lords. I really don't know how it works. But anyway, yeah. Rory and I were trading gear and stuff, and that's how I got my armor. But
Nice.
I'm gonna get you there, my friend. Don't you worry. can't believe that Vendini gave me an ironclad helmet and an ironclad chest plate.
That's pretty good. He's a nice fellow. He gave me all those bags, and I really appreciated it.
Yeah. No, it was awesome. I feel I can't see anything at night, but the plate is awesome. Like I can just see the plate and I'm finally there. Like that was my big appeal to playing cleric. I wanted to wear plate gear. It's been decades since I've actually worn plate. I always play like rogues and stuff. I've only recently gotten into like more tankier characters. So oh, wait a second, wait a second. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind on the chat. Rory says, I have a really good build for you. Meet at Thronefest when you're done hunting. I'm 2 bubbles from 18. Wow. Yeah, I haven't played since last time we played, Rory. Man, I've been so busy, you guys. I'll be honest, like realistically, I think I can only stream maybe a couple times a week. So thank you very much for coming to hang out with me while that's happening, because just work is crazy and, you know, so. Um, Narkuwar says, people think that they will relive the same experiences in the past times. That will never happen. That's right. They just continue giving money to a company that abuses the passion of its followers. In my opinion, Blizzard does not deserve respect as a company right now. Wow. Yeah, I mean, do you remember that guy from that press conference that says, you think you want this, but you don't? About Classic? I guess it is true. Because, I mean, even in Everquest, like, there was very creative ways to deal with situations, and the classes weren't, like, fully optimized, so it was really cool. But now, we know what to do as players, kind of. Like, we've also gotten better. The player base has gotten better. So, yeah, it's tough. I think you just gotta keep on moving with the new stuff. And
Yeah, I appreciate that for the old stuff that they did as a company, but I would agree that they don't really deserve all the respect for how they treat their fans and the people that follow them. With statements like Slay just said, like you think you want it, but you don't. Well, the crowd has spoken. You know what happened when Classic came out.
yeah, and then do you remember the
That didn't
Diablo?
age well.
Yeah. Do you remember the Diablo debacle where it was like they released that Diablo on phone, on mobile game, and people were upset and they're like, well, you guys have phones, don't you?
Yeah, that was just a whole meme right there.
But man, and then, you know, Diablo 4 was okay. They kind of fucked it up in my opinion. I don't know. It just, with the way that, I mean, I've heard some of the latest seasons are okay, but I just kind of fell off the Diablo train, by the way. But I agree with Narcoar about Blizzard. Yeah, it's
It feels like with a lot of their content, they push out the same kind of shit. You know, it's just got a different flavor to it.
yeah,
With Diablo, certainly.
yeah. Hey, Tanhawk 173, nice to see you. Really nice to see you. Thank you very much for returning to the stream. How are you doing this weekend? I hope you're having a wonderful time. You and Neline, I struggle with the pronunciation, but really nice to see you. How are you doing on Pantheon so far? Did I make my necro yet? I did. I didn't make a necro, but Nephemus and I were just talking about it. Maybe we'll roll alts in the future and kind of duo. I think a summoner necro duo would be really cool to see. Just have the pets tear everything up. Man, I gotta get out of this darkness for a second. I gotta check out this plate armor. It's pretty cool. It looks like the shawl is visible as well, which I don't like. My worm-eaten shawl just makes my armor look rinky-dink. But, I mean, I gotta admit, guys, I've talked about this before. I'm not crazy about the lighting in this game, and I'm not crazy about the art style. It's gonna get there. I'm optimistic. It's just right now, man, my character looks rough. I wanted a beautiful cleric that's a divine healer that's gonna heal people, you know? I mean, and I have that, okay? I have that, but that's alright. We're not playing this for the graphics. Anyway, I'm massively behind on chat. I never thought I'd reach a situation where the chat is like really flowing and I can't keep up with the chat.
It's a good spot to be in.
Meet me in Thronefest. I got stuff for you. Rory, yeah, I apologize. I think I'm gonna be here for a while. But I will certainly meet you if you're on.
I should be able to handle it for a while. I mean, as long as it's daytime, stay daytime. I'm
You know
not gonna
what?
try to kill you.
Yeah,
You
if you
know?
don't mind, Nephemus, let me buff you up. Let me see what Rory's up to. And yeah, Rory, I apologize. Like you can certainly keep those axes, and I'll give them. Is just I was hoping I could hook Nephemus up, and I could have sworn I had more weapons in the bank. And then when I was looking for my weapons, it was all like maces and hammers, and I was like, oh man, I felt so bad because I remember I gave you the swords and the axes that I was holding on to for Nephemus. But I really appreciate it. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you ever want to duo or play with me, I'm happy to jump on Discord, just how Nephemus and I are, and we can kind of do a co-stream. We can kind of, talk about stuff. I think that'd be fun. I always want to like engage more with the community and stuff. So I really appreciate you guys. If it's lights out, I will make the run, but if it's dark, Barbas is at HC. Problem is the bolt, his pathing is long. He almost killed me last time, but I was careful. Oh man, I have no idea. Is that like an NPC that patrols at night? Yeah, Rory, are you still in Thronefast? Because I can just use stuck. Meet me when done. I'll give you a nice belt. It's on my wizard. Okay. Well, where are you? I can come right now. Hey, Sundini. Oh, I think Sundini probably wants to like get XP. You might be able to just roll with them and... Yeah, maybe you guys can rage and get...
Nice. Oh yeah.
Are you guys grouped up?
Mm-hmm. We're grouped.
Hell yeah, man. Nice. Well, if you guys can handle it, I will be right back. As long as Rory gives me the go-ahead, I'm okay. Because I'm really behind on chat. Take your time. Well, I think they got it covered now. It's time for Slayheim to have some fun. Nephemus has been having fun. I've been out here for hours. Now it's time for me to have fun. No, I'm just kidding. I've had nothing but fun. It's my absolute pleasure to power level you, my friend. It's my absolute pleasure. And you guys
Thank you.
should really be rolling now. So yeah, Rory, I can come to Thronefast. So, and you got a nice belt for me? That makes my heart sing because my belt is actually a 2 AC belt. I got it. Do you remember when we grouped in the caves that one time, Nephemus, like very early on when we first started? That's still the belt that I have.
Wow. That's from a long time ago.
Oh man, I somehow have conjured blackberries and water.
Yeah. Yeah. Vendini gave it to you. It's actually Vendini. Sundini.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sundini is Vendini? Are you kidding me?
Mhm. Yeah, I'm grouped up with him right now.
You're fucking with me. You're effing with
No,
me.
no, I'm for real.
Sundini is Vendini. Are you
Yes.
sure?
Yeah.
You know, I get it. It makes sense to me now. I think it's the name. The name gives it away. If only I had a lower level character. The Bolt is an asshole. He roams. I've never heard of the Bolt. I've seen that one skeleton. Man, Nephemus, I'm telling you, there is stuff in this game, it'll blow your mind, just like the good old days of EQ. Hey, can I just make a point? Yeah, Rory, let's go. Let's do it now. Here. I can easily run back. I'm gonna do slash stuck. Hopefully my game doesn't crash. Guys, I'll be right back. So hang in there, Nephemus. And Vendini, thank you very much for helping out my old buddy Nephemus. So I want to say, EverQuest was one of those games back in the day that really captured this. I don't even think World of Warcraft did. I mean, they did it too, but it's ingrained in my memory forever. Graphics, like, so it was like graphics and the spell effects to this day are still iconic, but it was, do you remember, so like, let's say you were a necromancer and you go over to the paladin guild, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Or if you're an Ixar and you go to the wrong city, or a dark elf and you go to the wrong city, or vice versa, like certain classes didn't like each other. There was like good and evil, and like you would see NPCs fighting, you would see guards fighting stuff, and it was like you knew something was going on and you were like, oh shit, something's happening. Like that was really cool to see back in the day.
That was cool. The only thing with WoW was just the two factions, you know, and like raids on cities that they even come close to that. But yeah, EverQuest was one of a kind. With
Yeah,
factions and that.
exactly. Exactly. Man, I really want to try a summoner. Is it true that a summoner can have like 2 pets later on? Would you guys be able to help me transfer some gear? So actually, I think I have decided. So I was talking to Nephemus about this earlier. Um, I have a Necromancer on Project 1999. I have a Necromancer on EverQuest Live. Yes, I want a Necromancer here, but I'm kind of Necromancered out. I think I want to try a summoner. Kyan the Bolt. He's a roaming monk. He murders people. Wow. Hey, Yorha. How are you doing, my friend? Very nice to see you. Shout out to Yorha. Playing Final Fantasy VII. One of my favorite games of all time. Favorite music of all time. Amazing. Mwah. The original Final Fantasy VII is unrivaled. Get that remake slop away from me. Get that modern Square Enix slop away from me. Faction is going to be more important. You got me. Playing Final Fantasy VII. Hello, hello. Hey, Yorha. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I love you guys. This is great. Thank you for hanging out with me. And thank you to Vendini, Rory. Thank you guys for being here. Let's get those watch hours up, baby. I'm almost monetized. Hey, I've grouped with Morpha before. Level 23. Nice. Morpha and I grouped in Hallnir Cavern. Really, really good enchanter. This belt better be good, Rory. This belt better be good. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for hooking me up. Gear really makes a difference. Now I think my soloing adventures are going to be even better. I can't believe how much AC this has. So Rory gave me a lot of equipment as well. So I have a 2 intellect helmet from Rory. I have... Oh, I actually have the male leggings. But I kept that... So I equipped my gear that gives me more wisdom because I was like healing Nephemus. And mana is going to be more of an issue than my actual health. Since I'm not in the group, I'm just kind of helping. So I unequipped my plate stuff. But I got male leggings. Now see, that's another thing that I think is kind of silly with the stats. So Nephemus and I were talking about this earlier. So the male leggings that you get from the Lost Orc camp, it's for warrior, cleric, paladin, dire lord, ranger, and bard. But the stats are 1 stamina and 1 intellect. Why would you need intellect as a tank? Come on, man. Increases spell crit. I mean, okay, fine. Increases max mana for arcane casters. Why? Why on a tank piece? Sit tight PC issues? Non, Rory, I think the issues are Unity 666 issues. It's okay. No, I'm just excited. Thank you guys for being here. Summoner gets 2 pets at level 20. 1 is a healer. Wow. What do necromancers get? Would you guys say the necromancer class in this game is... I mean, I guess what is unique about it compared to Everquest? I mean, warlocks were badass in WoW. Nephemus actually played a badass warlock. Do you remember the days when we were unstoppable in PvP? I played a disciplined priest. He played a affliction warlock, I think. Oh man. Man.
Yeah, we were pretty good. We got close to 2,000, didn't we? At one time.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, that was like my time in the sun with WoW. Pretty much Burning Crusade PvP and Wrath of the Lich King. Rory, are you watching the Super Bowl this weekend? I believe Rory said Kansas City. That's where you're at. So that's gonna be an exciting weekend for you tomorrow. I'm personally not crazy about football, but I mean, I don't know enough about it. I should say I do like it. I just, if you want to talk football, Nephemus is your man. He's a true scholar of like NFL and the goings on of everything. On a side note,
Yeah, I'll probably watch it. Like I was telling you earlier.
it's not
Should be a
letting.
good game.
Yeah, Rory says it's not letting me log in. Dang, man. I apologize. You're one of the unlucky few, my friend. I've been hearing that a lot of people are having issues with the game after this patch. Oh, I hate it when that happens. It was doing that to me. I forgot what the issue was. Does anybody know why Rory cannot log in? He logged out so he could log in on his other character and give me the belt, which I really appreciate. But now he's unable to log in. Hmm. I miss my prayerful combat buff. Like, what it looked like. Let's see, so I got my 18 spells. Let me go see, what do I get at 19? I'm not actually gonna get them. I just want to take a look while we wait. Sorry, Rory, I hope you can figure it out soon. Otherwise, I'll be around, you know? Oh, Nephemus, another thing too is, Vendini invited me to some very useful servers. I mean, Discord servers for Pantheon. Really nice. Kind of keeping an eye out for groups and whatnot. There's an LFG server where you basically just like post that you're looking for a group, which I think is really useful. I haven't taken advantage of it yet, but let me see what we got here. What did I get at 19? Oh, I don't get anything. See, that's the thing. You go straight to your level 20 spells. I see. Are you guys still killing over there?
Yeah, we're still killing stuff.
Okay, good, good. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
Rory says sit tight, trying again. No worries. It's nice though. I mean, it's very ambient. I wonder what the big city in the distance would kind of look like. I was a little disappointed when I found out that it was just a, kind of like a placeholder. Unless something has changed, you can't actually get to that big city in the distance. You can see it from Avelia, but the cool thing is they're working on it. And man, I hope to see all of you guys on the next Monsters and Memories playtest, by the way. I don't know when that'll be, but that's something I really want to experience with you as well, Nephemus.
Yeah, I want to experience it. How highly you speak of it.
It's very different than Pantheon, but I think you'll like it. It's gonna feel a lot like EverQuest Classic. Whereas this kind of feels like World of Warcraft, EverQuest, like it's like a bunch of things kind of all in line. Okay, so Rory says he thinks it's working. So I'm looking out for a character called Bomb, basically. Yeah, it's not working. Steam says it's logging in, but it won't. That's okay, Rory. I'm really sorry to cause trouble for you. Now I feel bad. Hopefully you can get back on your other character. That's what happened to me whenever we were talking last night. My game just hard crashed. So guys, what I think I'll do is I might get someone to help me transfer my gear. I have some intellect stuff that I'd like to give to my maybe summoner. But the problem right now is I want to at least get to level 20 on my, 18 on my cleric. Got the green mist cloth robe. I got a bunch of the green mist stuff. Man, it's gonna be great. PC issue, not your fault. Okay, well, no problem, Rory. We can try again later. Just let me know. I can always do /stuck and I'll get here instantly. Hey Christopher, any ideas / thoughts on how long until we don't see character wipes? Are you saying like when character wipes will be roughly, you think? Let me see. They've mentioned possibly not doing it. Like, I mean, they're gonna do it, but possibly a server where our early access characters can still stay. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like it won't be for another year or two.
I got some pants with intellect on it if you want it for your summoner. And gloves actually that I picked up.
Thanks, man. You keep it for your alt too. Enchanter or Necro or whatever you want to do. Or hell, even if you want to do double summoner. That'd be awesome.
I got 2 pairs of pants, so I can give one away to you.
Yeah. I love the game, but I hate putting in the time to have everything go away. You know what, Christopher? I also have these existential thoughts myself. I think to myself, why does any of this matter if they're gonna wipe it anyway, you know? I don't know. They may not. I mean, things change, you know? Things change. Who knows what's gonna happen? I just kind of want to experience this like in the early stages and just check out some of the camps and just see how it all evolves and just see if I just have a really good feeling about it. But I agree with you. Yeah, it's I think best case scenario, they're probably just going to make a server, you know, kind of like P99 blue and green. One of them kind of stayed up with the current release of like Velius and all that, and the other one just kind of stayed with everything set.
They had teal as well, but then they abolished the teal and.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Teal was popping for a while. I played on there for a little bit.
Do you still have your shaman on P99?
Oh yeah, I still have him. He's fit level 55.
That's awesome. Yeah, so Christopher, it's hard to answer your question because I really don't know. Like I have no idea what they're gonna do, but I do agree that yeah, it does like, why are we working so hard if none of this matters, you know? But it does matter because we're forging these friendships and we're still having these experiences, you know? And that's part of the reason why I'm streaming this too. But I agree with you. Yeah, I kind of have mixed feelings. Nephemus and I had a theory that there's no way they're gonna wipe because like a lot of players would quit, I think. And you know another thing too, some people don't keep up with like all the news and all the stuff in the game. So some people are just kind of trying it out and have liked it and they're gonna be really mad when they find out. Yeah, for sure. Did you play EQ? Yeah. So I played a rogue on the Saren server. I played to about level 85. I played from like Kunark to probably like Omens of War or Depths of Dark Hollow or so. And so did Nephemus as well. We both played rogues. I also had a monk and a necromancer on live. What did you play, and what server did you play on? And people have mixed feelings, but I really liked Kunark, Vilius, and Planes of Power. A lot of people don't like Planes of Power. They think that's when things started to go wrong with Everquest and stuff. Or like Lucklin, I guess. When they added like the books and teleports, it kind of took away from having to rely on each other for ports and whatnot. Hey, Hydrenalin, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How's life treating you over there in the fatherland? I had a level 60 warrior on Tunair. Nice. So, I don't know if you guys know this or can see the stream. So I have my little Firiona V statue that I got in my Planes of Power box. I keep that on my desk. This right here is one of my most cherished items that I have. And I keep it right here in front of me. Because I loved EverQuest. I loved... And what does this say? 2002. Well, you can't see it because of my green screen. But on the bottom of this here, it says 2002 Sony, I guess SCEA, made in China. But 2002, man, that was a good time. So I'm working on a video. I'm working on a script. I guess it's my obligatory kind of 1,000 subscribers special. I'm gonna talk about my love.
Down 30 minutes. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, sorry. What happened?
The server is coming down in 30 minutes. Vendini just said in group chat.
What? Okay, well, Dang it. But I was gonna say, so I'm working on a video. It's gonna be highly edited, highly scripted, at least for me. Because I haven't been able to put a whole lot of time into that like I want to, but it's gonna be kind of the story of my life, you know, playing EverQuest, kind of getting into games and, you know, so it's gonna be nice. Adrenaline, you always say this. You've said this before. I don't know what this means. I think this is a profound German saying, probably.
You said this for a patch, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, they might be fixing a lot of these issues. People have been having a lot of trouble with the game. Like, Rory can't even get on. But yeah, I'm doing good, Hydrenalin. Everything's great. I'm playing Pantheon. I'm trying to kind of hammer the iron, I guess, while it's hot. I'm slowly but surely working towards monetization on YouTube, so that'll be really fun. I would like to finish Baldur's Gate 3. I'm still in Act 3, by the way, so I apologize to anybody here that's kind of waiting on the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. But today, I'm playing Pantheon, and I'm with my buddy Nephemus in voice chat. I'm on my way back. I'm just kind of helping heal and power him up so we can group together. You never know, we might be in for a treat. Maybe right before the servers will go down, we're gonna get the named mob and kill it. And maybe we can revel in the loot. Maybe Vendini can have a possibility of a really nice item, or you, or me. We'll see. That bat drops some really... I think he drops like a nice chest piece. I think one of the best daggers for a rogue early on. It's very specific gear, you know. Adrenaline says it's a reference to a well-known Sirius. Christopher says, how long are they down for? You know, I'm not sure. Let me check the official Pantheon Discord here. And we'll take a look. Burger Queen 84. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I love burgers. And I'm sure you're an awesome queen. Awesome name. 84. That was also a good year as well, but a little bit before my time. I love burgers. I've been craving one actually, but I'm trying to get back on the right track, so I haven't had one in a while. I've been really effing up lately, but thank you, Burger Queen. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Which named mob is it? So the named mob is called Bloodfang, I believe it's called. If you look on Shalazam, I think it's like a level 17 or 18 named bat that spawns at night at the Demeth Undead camp. And it can drop some really nice stuff. Do you know what? Let's actually take a look at it. Why don't we do that? Burger Queen says, if burgers are the wrong track, I don't want to be right. Yeah, I know. What's your favorite burger place? For me, I personally like Five Guys. They have the best burgers, at least around here where I am. Everybody raves about Whataburger, which is good too, or like In-N-Out. But I like Five Guys. That's my favorite burger place. Let me show you guys Bloodfang real quick. I think that's the named mob. So if we look on Shalazam here, what does he drop? And what server are you playing on? Burger Queen. Yeah, so if we look here on Shalazam, Bloodfang, he has a chance to pop in one of the named camps. He's a named bat. He's level 14 actually, so we might be able to do him. Bat for leggings, 1 wisdom, 10 mana. For whatever reason, a Dire Lord can wear them, but I would love to have the legs. Bloodshot Bat Eye. Oh, it's inactive. So they must have removed it, but you get 10 mana. I thought he dropped a dagger as well. Did they like massively nerf this mob? Or what? What happened? Anyway. How young are you exactly? It's a mystery, Hydrenalin. It's a mystery. I'm not that young, believe it or not. But I'm younger than 84. I've said it before. I'll leave it as part of the lore on the Slayheim channel. My hometown has the oldest diner in Florida called Angel's. They make one with a mustard relish. Wow. So that must be your favorite burger then. I totally get it. If it's homemade, absolutely. Hey, Nephemus and I drove up to Virginia one time. Remember when we stopped at that, like, it was, I don't know, man. Like, we stopped at that one place in Virginia. I don't know if it was Woodstock or wherever we were. It was an amazing burger. We were on our way back from the Manchester United game.
Yeah, it might have been Woodstock. I'm kind of dealing with some in real life stuff at the moment. My mom's not doing too good. She's got like an upper respiratory infection again, and hasn't got better in like 5 days. So I might need to like jettison here in a little bit.
Oh man, Nephemus. I totally understand. Do what you gotta do, my brother. Wow, I had no idea, man. I'm so sorry. I hope she feels better soon, my friend.
I'm probably gonna get out of here after I pull this.
Okay.
You're still listening.
Oh man, I'm on my way back. But yeah, definitely do what you gotta do. The servers are going down anyway, so it might be a good time to kind of wind down. I personally am gonna hang out with my buddy Vendini up here for a little bit. I'll probably hang out till the servers go down, but that might be all we have, you know?
He said we should go Necro and Summoner, by the way.
Okay.
For our alts. Which is what we talked about originally. Like, I was down to run the Necro, and you wanted to run the Summoner, so it kind of works out.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I think I might, yeah, I might do that and transfer some gear over. So like this Lost Orc camp, they have a wonderful cloth set that you can get. They got weapons, and I think it's going to put us in a really good spot. And like I told you, I got a bunch of stuff, just not the stuff for Dire Lord like I thought I did. So my apologies for that.
This one's a toughie. Oh shit. Oh god. You came just in time, my friend. You came just in time. You saved my ass.
Oh, he resisted. Yeah, so it's Bloodfang and he has 2 spawn locations, Burger Queen says. I'm on Black Moon in the Empire Guild. Wow. Shout out to Black Moon. That's where all the latest juicy drama has been going on. Oh man, have you guys heard the drama on Black Moon? Fun times. That's awesome, Burger Queen. You totally can take him. I camped it with a 17 Wiz and me and a Cleric when I was 14. Okay. Yeah, I'm a 17 Cleric. Just helping out my buddy here. You know, just kind of hanging out today. Hydrenalin says you look like me, but I'm 50 now. Wow. Well, that's good news for me. That means I'll be a good-looking older guy when the time comes.
Like fine wine.
Yeah, you're aging like fine wine then, Hydrenalin. You're aging like fine wine. Exactly. I'm glad I got something going for me, at least. Looks aren't everything, but congrats, Hydrenalin. I've read all the drama, LOL. Yeah. Drama is so juicy when it doesn't involve you. That's my thing. Drama is just so incredibly juicy when it's happening to someone else. I hate to say it. I try to stay out of that stuff. I'm happy to be here. Stormona's a good server, I think.
I'm gonna take a break. Stream.
Okay.
Call my mom real quick, and I'll still be here in the game, but I'm just gonna see what's going on.
No problem. No problem. Hey, do what you gotta do. If you gotta go, I totally understand, my friend. I hope she feels better. tell your family I said hello, and
I'll
yeah.
let them know. I'll be right back.
Okay. Just in case, I'm going to... Let's see, how do I do it? So, we're actually on a call together. Yeah, it's this one's kind of weird. So Nephemus actually called me on Discord. We're not in a Discord channel. He's a little bit old school, and yeah. You and me too. Good text. May you have a happy life. Thank you, Hydrenalin. Thank you. So Dini says I'll BRB also. No problem, no problem. I'm just, I just like hanging out with you guys. Hopefully this bat spawns. I'd like to see it, but judging from the Shalazam page, it looks like they removed a lot of its drops. I thought he had a really nice dagger. Where does a dagger drop from now then? Oh, I actually closed that page out. Let me see. Let me just move it over just a little bit. So here is the dagger. So people now are saying it actually drops from Hangor. Oh, guys, just a moment. I apologize to interrupt the stream. Actually, I have a phone call as well that I need to take. So my apologies. Things are happening. It's already noontime. So I'm gonna take a very short break myself. So please bear with me. The action is gonna continue. Give me just 1 second. I have to take a phone call as well.
You might need to put fluids in.
Hey everyone, I'm back. Um, How are we doing so far? How are we doing? Oh, so what I was gonna do was, I apologize for the interruption. Um, I was gonna take a look at the Pantheon Discord. So let's take a look at some announcements here. The login server going offline in 20 minutes. Servers coming down for patch in 30 plus minutes. Expected downtime is less than an hour. This patch is to address shadow issues, crashing, and corpse issues. Okay, so that'll be a nice patch then.
Oh, urgent care.
Well, you don't have to do that. We'll let you know as soon as we find out. Say, okay. All right. Thank you, honey.
I love you.
All right.
I love the sound of the chainmail armor. You could really hear it. Try to get some of these decaying travelers at least.
Yeah, Slay, are you still here?
Yeah. I'm in trouble, man. I have to run. Sorry. I was trying out something. How are you doing? Do you have to get going?
I'm gonna have to get going.
Okay. I understand. I have to run. I'm really sorry, guys. I was trying to be ambitious. I gotta run for my life. Sorry, Vendini. Sorry, Nephemus. Yeah, I understand, man. Do what you gotta do. It was a pleasure grouping with you. Hope everything's okay with your family. To be honest with you, it's kind of a good time. And, servers are going down anyway.
Bandini might want to jettison out of there if you're listening, or have a chance. There's things come back and they might get you. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for having me on the stream.
No worries. Well, we'll do it again soon, my friend. We'll do it again soon. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Thank you. You too as well, man.
Vendini, I am so sorry about that. Let me go and check on him. I was testing out something. Oh, I feel so bad. It's probably like, oh, these fucking noobs. I came kind of at the wrong time. Wait. Yeah, Vendini, I'm really sorry about that. I was trying to look for travelers and I thought I could test out this. I equipped all my plate stuff. I wasn't paying attention. I actually pulled a bunch. Oof. Good thing. Like right in the nick of time. I just came back when it happened. Oof, good timing then. Good timing. I didn't think I didn't think they would aggro, but just in case. Yeah, like I don't know how that works. Like if I were to get away and they path back, would Sundini have been in trouble since they're not technically in the party and they didn't have threat? I don't know how that works in this game. I don't know if they just reset or you know how that works, but yeah. So guys, it was a great session. This was something a little bit different. It was something a little bit different than I did. So usually, you know, we'll have a guest on, and I'm happy to do that with any of you as well. We can jump on Discord, kind of go on an adventure. This game is very intense when it comes to like it's very hard to type and conversate nowadays because how intense the combat can get, believe it or not. So yeah, a lot of people are saying this game looks slow, it's not good, but it's actually very intense. So you know, anytime you guys want to hop on Discord with me, feel free. I have a very small channel, and we can get in the chat. But I think I'm gonna call it here, my friends. I think this is a good stopping point. Nephemus had to go. I was helping him level up. Luckily now we can get experience together, which is really nice. So maybe we can do some, I don't know, even back in Thronefast, we can do some of the other groups. Goblin Camp, Spectral Manor. I'd really love for him to see all that stuff. And so yeah, I think this is going to be it for me here. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. Got a couple new follows, got a couple new subs. I thought it was a great session. We got pretty much Nephemus a whole level, got him some really nice gear. There's some problems with the game, I think, with like the patch, the lighting updates and all that stuff. So they're going to work on it. So I think this is just a good time to take a break. So thank you very much. Special thank you to Vendini, everybody else that came in. And I'm going to end it here. Hydrenalin, nice to see you. Christopher, Rory, Burger Queen. Really nice hanging out with you guys. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm planning to play tomorrow morning as well for a little bit. And yeah, didn't get a lot of any XP this time around, but it was still a really good time. It's not always about you, you know? It's about the community. So,